Everything here. So welcome back, and I wanted to take you guys for a little ride before the next band of rain is coming in, and you'll see Key West is pretty dry. We're doing good here. Let me double check we have sound. Are we good? We are good. Yes. All right, here we go. So I'm starting here at the post office where we had a little bit of wind damage. Again, we did not have, Key West did not have a lot of wind. So we're doing good here. We're waiting for water. The high tide is at 4. So what we're going to do is we're first going to check out the south side. We're going to go back to the southernmost point. We're going to go over to Hicks Beach, to White Street Pier, and then we're going to head over to Old Town and see how things are going there. So you saw the we have a couple of branches here. They already moved stuff to the side. Probably not. One block down there. Maybe? Yeah, look for the Green Parrot and across the street from the Green Parrot. Thank yes. I'm not sure they're gonna rent you golf carts today, but it's worth a try. Okay guys, I have some connectivity issues, so some of the cell towers seem to not be working the way they should. So just bear with me for a sec here. first let's try to fix the camera. Okay, now let's try to fix the connection. You just stay there. Different Wi-Fi network. Hang on a sec. We're on a different network. And then we're going to put you on a second backup network. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? It starts raining anyways, which means I have to switch camera. So I came prepared. Nope. I just have to do it on the fly. Okay. In the meantime, enjoy the green parrot and my elbow. Right, baby girl? Well, you better know that I will. You better know that I will. Okay, I also brought waterproof covers. Okay, and then okay, this should be more. I know I said that before. Why is this not straight? That's an interesting concept. I don't want you guys to get seasick trike. On the trike. Guys, because my shoulder is killing me, so I have to come up with these solutions where the camera is being held kind of in the trike. Let's see if this works. Let's head over to the southernmost point. We're streaming just fine, bitrate is fine, much better. Switching cell towers around. Not everything is working perfectly here today. Okay, let's do this. So as you can see, the green parrot is open. Tony's opened this morning at 10 as well. Make sure you can hear me. Okay, I'll move the microphone around. Alrighty, off we go. So green parrot open. I need that cover for my equipment. There we go. So this morning was actually pretty weird. We woke up and it wasn't very dark, you know. We did have some sun, but then we also had those clouds that were kind of lit up from the sunrise, and they were going really fast. Over here we have the decorated house. Of course, took the decorations down, and there's a lot of splashing going on at the southernmost point. So that's where we're headed now. We're sending our thoughts to everybody who is on Milton's direct path. Look, the Hemingway house is even open. So most bars are open. A lot of the retail stores are open except the ones that were sandbagging. Yes, the streets are very quiet here. So guys, we were thinking of doing a push session later, so the rain is supposed to pick up again at 5. We thought maybe doing a little porch session at 5:30. Little hurricane porch session. I know a lot of you are hunkered down and kind of waiting for Milton to hit, so we thought it might be a nice distraction to have a little porch session while Gabe's singing hurricane songs. I'm not sure that's gonna work. Birthday today, but I don't know if Trace is going to be able to watch. So this side here looks way rougher, and the wind is actually coming from that direction given the way how the hurricane turns. So while it technically came in from the west side, the winds are coming in from the other side, if that makes any sense what I'm saying. See how far we can actually go with the trike, or maybe we'll have to leave the trike because it looks like we have a lot of water here. You know what, let's park here and walk over. I'm wearing Crocs, so we can do this. Okay, 1 second, just have to lock up the bike. don't want to run through the water. Okay, we're gonna watch for gators. I will. Sure, that's a good idea. but they are hell-bent on getting to the southernmost point. I think they're changing their minds. No, they're not. Starts to rain. So 4 o'clock is high tide. We didn't have a lot of rain, so all the water right now is just the ocean coming in. No rainwater. I can taste the salt water. Can you guys? Maybe it's not rain. Somebody left a lonely tripod here at the southernmost point. So this is pretty crazy. Not sure if we can go over to the other side. I don't think we can cross here. So that's the current status here at the southernmost buoy. Okay, so that's the current status at the southernmost point. I'm not sure it's a good idea we go over to White Street Pier, but maybe we should try. Who's voting for going to White Street Pier? Are you still there? Or am I just standing in a hurricane with a camera and you guys aren't there? No, I think you're there. There's a lot of water on the camera. So why don't we try to kind of go around the block? Don't want to cross there. I really don't want to stand like in the waves. Pretty sure the equipment is splash proof but not totally waterproof. So let's go back to the trike and then we'll ride around the block. So for those of you just joining, Key West is not even in the cone. We didn't have much wind until just now. And for us it was really just a concern about the storm surge. Because, you know, all the Florida Keys are so flat. Yes, I'm getting a message. We are still live. Good. You know what I didn't bring is anything to wipe off the camera lens. Thank you so much, Deb, for the super chat. Oh, there's an iguana who's getting wet. Hey, dude. Oh, he's pissed. He's going back in there. So Joe is asking how the White Street Pier is looking. I guess that is our sign to actually go there. I was hesitating, but at the same time, I'm really curious myself. So did the camera just switch by itself because it's wet? And no, the bars on Duval Street are perfectly open. Captain Tony's opened this morning, just on schedule. Gabe did a little check-in on the island. And then we figured we'll wait until 4 for the stream, because that's when high tide is. Because everything looked really calm this morning. Some places are sandbagged, and those who aren't are open. So the bars are open. I'm trying to remember where we left the trike. So we rode by the Parrot. They definitely open. They were actually pretty busy this morning already. My shoes are squeaking. Okay. And we will go on. Although I will have to do some rearrangement with the equipment. So guys, I'm gonna just put on I have a poncho just to kind of be able to cover, protect the equipment from getting wet. Get that poncho on. Now that I'm wet, it's sticky. Fighting the elements here. I'm not sure we're gonna make it out to White Street Pier. Okay. But let's try. Let's try. Okay, so I have a plastic bag wrapped around the equipment. Thank you, Callie, for the super chat. See, I'm back online. I even see the chat. All right. And you're still there. We're streaming. Okay, here we go. So let's see. We're going to continue a little bit here on the south side of the island. So with the way Milton is twisting and turning, we actually have the water being pushing from the Atlantic side, although Milton was coming from the Gulf side, if that makes sense, coming in from the west. And we actually have to go back one block in order to go around the block because there's too much water. So So yes, I'm keeping the June-mobile safe. Which is why we're taking a detour. And we are going to ride over to Duval Street and then take Duval towards Atlantic. See how the Pocket Park is doing. It was supposed to not rain until 5. So Key West is barely under a tropical storm warning. Yeah, I bet there is quite some water at Captain Tony's. Gonna go and check that out later. So let's get on the sidewalk. I want to keep the electric trike safe, the June-mobile. You know what? Let's get on the sidewalk here, just in front of the Butterfly Conservatory. Right here. Just walk around the corner. We're at the Southernmost house. Swimming across South Street, and let's have a look here at the Southernmost beach. There's someone with a surfboard, which I do not recommend. I think they would agree with us. Not a good idea to surf. So we have some squishy seaweed with water mixed. I would love to describe you the feeling, but trust me, you don't want to know. I don't know what I just stepped into. Oh, somebody who's well equipped. He's wearing boots and a rain jacket. Okay, I kind of have to rinse my shoes. I've got seaweed in them. Okay, so just for you who just joining us here in Key West, Key West is not in the cone. I think we just had a tropical storm watch. And pretty much everything that cannot be flooded is currently open in Key West. And we're gonna go and check out downtown. We're gonna go to Old Town. It is almost 4 o'clock, which is high tide. Knowing that. So again, Key West doesn't have any strong winds, really. I mean, compared to other things that we had in the past, other storms we had in the past. Let's go back to the Southernmost point just because it's so much fun coming from this side. So not a lot of wind. The only part that we're concerned about were the storm surges, which were, I think, between 3 to 5 feet, which for a low-lying island like Key West is kind of tricky. But here's the thing, we have not had any rain today. It rained overnight, it rained this morning, it rained the last 2 days, but today except for like half an hour ago during the stream. It's been really dry here. So this is just the water being pushed in with the waves. So I guess, well, fingers crossed, it might be a little bit early. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like Key West didn't even get the flooding that they were expecting. Wow, seaweed is slippery. And a lot of people out here taking pictures at the Southernmost buoy. I know there are a couple of people out on White Street Pier, but I'm gonna be honest, it is pretty rough even here at the southernmost point. So it doesn't make much sense for us to go and check out White Street Pier, because with the equipment, I don't have a waterproof GoPro. You know, it's not like we can walk out on White Street Pier and play in the waves. So we're gonna go and check out downtown Key West. So we're gonna go check out Sloppy Joe's, check out Captain Tony, see if they got any flooding coming in. There is the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Tracy. Happy birthday. You make quite some memorable birthdays, Tracy. Woo. Water from the Atlantic being pushed in and some seaweed, so I'd rather wade through that than whatever is on Duval Street. Cleaning out Duval Street, you know, heavy rain cleaning out Duval Street, you don't want to wade in that. So pick your water to walk in Key West. Down Duval Street all the way from the Atlantic to the Gulf and see how things are going there. So we'll have to skip White Street Pier for today, but I saw some friends posting some cool looking videos, so if you want to see them, I'll try to share them on our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, if you want to see that. Or maybe we'll head out there tomorrow, but maybe not as a live stream. Maybe I'll just take a GoPro and film. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll just put on our swimsuits and go to White Street Pier. That sounds like fun. Haven't done that before. Ah, you're well equipped.
Yeah.
Yes. Tracy and her birthdays. All right. Hang on a second. Gotta unlock the trike. Bear with me. Bear with me. Maybe I can put it in the cup holder for a sec. Okay. Man, it's salty. Salt water. Cheers. Okay, how are you guys doing? Let me see if I can dry you off a little bit. Yeah, that will do. Okay, so we are on the Atlantic side of Duval Street. And we are going to ride down Duval to Old Town.
Amy.
Let's see if we can turn around here with the June-mobile. Avoiding the water. So far we did pretty good. So we're on the sidewalk. Okay. Okay. So over here the butterfly conservatory is closed. Red and scarlet are keeping their legs dry. So we know the green parrot is open because we rode by earlier. Towards the Gulf. So although Milton came in from the west side, the winds are blowing from the east actually, given the rotation of the storm. So yeah, that was fun. Little splashing on the south side. basically covered both sides. Okay, so over here Sushi Song is closed. So we're doing a head count of what is open in Key West. We know the Green Parrot is open. And we're going to check out Sloppy Joe's, Captain Tony's and everything downtown. Tavern in Town is open. Bourbon Bar is open. Teas is open. There's another birthday at Willie T's right now. Tracy, you have a birthday twin here in Key West. washing the salt water off. If you're just joining us, make sure later that you go back to the part of the southernmost point. We're splish splashing a little bit over there. And we're now headed over to the Gulf side of Key West, checking out the bars to see what's open here. Hard Rock Cafe closed. Caroline's is open. Everybody's huddling all under the little bar there. Fat Tuesday open. The Bull and Whistle Bar open. The water drops are changing, switching around the camera. There we go. Bull and Whistle Bar. Not sure about the Garden of Eden on the last floor. Across here, the Flying Monkeys are open. Flying Monkey is open. Sorry guys, the water drops are changing the camera settings. Irish Kevin's is open, of course. There isn't much that's going to be closed here in downtown Key West. Sloppy Joe's. So we have the usual water here in this area that we always do at when it rains and when we have high tide. So not necessarily any unusual things going on this side of the island. And even Green Street is kind of tame here. Look at this. Captain Tony's is accessible on foot. You don't have to swim inside. Captain Tony's is actually packed. Guys at Tony's were just wearing like swim shorts, swimming pants. Let's check that out.
We're going to play a song by the Pogues. They're a punk rock band from Ireland. They were the most famous band since Oscar Wilde's poet, okay? This one's called Dirty Old Town, okay?
Look who's playing.
Come on, give it up for Kim for Right on the Rock right here. Kim, I'm going to do a very important song to me. I was just in Dublin a couple days ago and played this song. Shane McGowan, lead singer of the Pogues, he did this song, and he was the most famous poet in Ireland since Oscar Wilde. So here we go. Well, I met my love by the gasworks where I trained at the train by now, and I kissed my girl by the gasworks where they're all down.
hurricane party here. Tony's is pretty packed. Okay, Amigos has outdoor seating. They are closed. And of course, Sloppy Joe's is open. So this side of the island way less impacted than the south side. So let's go and check out the ocean on this side. Let's go to Mallory Square. Down here when evacuating the Fort Myers area. So we have like several neighboring houses that are currently filled up with people from up north. Friends and family came down. There is some sandbagging going on here. Okay, well, Hawk's Breath Saloon is closed. They're partially outdoor. There's some more sandbagging over here. But again, we were really lucky so far. It hasn't rained as much. It rained the last 2 days, but not today. So it spread out the water a little bit. So there was some flooding here, but it's okay-ish. So if you're coming down to Key West, and you know, this happens quite a bit that these streets are flooded. If you're coming down with your car, don't drive through it. It's salt water. It's backing up through the sewers. So this is all pretty much water level here. So on high tide, this tends to be flooded, hurricane or not. You don't want to drive through that. We're trying to stay away with the trike. Slowly, it's not very deep. Definitely high. Here on Mallory Square. around 5 till 7. So I'm gonna be headed home, wash off the salt water, and we'll give you more updates as things go along. So again, Key West, not in the path of Milton, not in the direct path, I should say. Even the Salty Frogs over here is open today. So yes, Key West, not in the direct path. Just some flooding, no major damage, at least so far. But normally for us, the worst should be over. And we'll try to go and check out White Street Pier tomorrow. If you want to see more of Key West, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're a local Key West live streaming channel, so we're not just down here for the hurricane. We're here year round. And we have Fantasy Fest coming up. And we cover Key West events. The little backstreet bike rides. We have music streams. And we're actually going to have a little music acoustic porch session later today around 5:30ish. Just for those of you who are currently hunkered down, waiting for Milton to hit. So if you want to come and join us, put in some song requests, and just hang out with some music. And the Conclan here on YouTube will be back around 5:30 with another stream. And I'm gonna leave you guys. We're gonna ride down Whitehead Street to mile marker 0. I'm gonna leave you guys there, mile marker 0. Or maybe at the Green Parrot. Maybe I should leave you at the Green Parrot. Hi! You can also follow us on our Facebook page, Right on the Rock. We'll share some updates and pictures. But if you're just joining us now, make sure you go back in the stream and you check out when we were at the Southernmost buoy. That was quite some fun. Lots of splashing. And guys, all of you in the direct path, stay safe. Halloween decorations are still standing. Piece of banyan tree in the street. But again, Key West was just under a tropical storm warning. So if you see what the Southernmost point looks like, you can imagine what it's going to be like for the folks up north. Lots of our Conclans in the path, so you guys watch out. I know Donnie finally evacuated. So we're glad you guys are out of the way. Tracy and Carol, I hope by the time it gets to you. And Joe, I hope by that time it's gonna be weaker. And here's our mile marker 0, guys. Right here. Oh, these guys are closed. Mile marker 0. No lines today to take pictures. So I'm gonna drop you off at the Green Parrot. Green Parrot, I was already busy early this morning. So since a lot of the stores and a lot of the restaurants and everyone that kind of has outdoor space or is prone to flooding, they closed today. So a lot of locals are off work, which explains why Captain Tony's was so busy. And the Parrot was busy this morning at 10:30. And there also is no school in Key West today. Sandbags. So I'm gonna drop you off here, guys. Stay safe, everybody. Fingers crossed for all of you on the path. Hope to see you later on the porch for some music. Stay safe, everyone. I'm gonna go home and dry off. Take care. Bye, guys.